Where the devil is Columbo?
Boy, man.
Why, Mr. Dirk?
Miss Stanhope, Mr. Frame.
Oh, Lieutenant. You're beginning to look exactly like a Londoner.
Oh, you mean this? No, ma'am. No, I just bought this. You see, ever since I've been in London, I've been thinking and thinking what would be the best souvenir to bring back to Los Angeles.
I thought you'd be on your way back home by now.
Right, but I sort of missed the plane. Anyway, it suddenly struck me, an umbrella.
Mr. Jones, did someone ask you to invite us here?
What are those curtains doing there? I thought we were going to get to see an exhibit.
Jones?
Oh, yes.
Yes, I'm dying to see it. After all that silly business we had modeling for it.
There you are, sir.
Quite remarkable.
Yes, it is.
Do I really look like that?
Marvelous. Let me tell you, I don't want to repeat myself, but the other night when I saw that performance that you two...
Dirk, will you please explain what we're doing here?
Why don't you ask the tour guide?
Well, what about the other one? Isn't Mr. Havisham ready?
Oh, yes, yes.
Sure you want to see this, too? It's part of the exhibit. Look at that. Boy, isn't that something. Of course, I didn't know him the way you folks did. I guess you were closer to him than anybody.
Poor Roger.
Kind of shakes you, doesn't it? Do you know they have stuff in the Chamber of Horrors here that actually makes my skin crawl?
Ida is disgusting. Putting him on display.
Oh, listen, I know how you must feel. And I sympathize with you. But you know somebody's been murdered, and you know what they tell me? They tell me folks around here, they kind of enjoy that sort of thing. You want to bet they hang up a figure of Mr. Tanner, too?
Most people, Columbo, have frightful taste, yourself included. And you'll have to excuse us. Come along, Lily.
Not just yet, sir.
Well, if you think we're going to play some sort of charade with this ridiculous...
See, Mr. Frame, I'm always getting you angry. I'm sorry about that. It must be my accent or something. But I wanted you here because I wanted you to help me prove something. I think I'll get rid of this. I don't think Mr. Tanner killed anybody like the newspapers are saying. I think it was you.
Oh, Lieutenant, just when I was beginning to like you.
This is going to sound silly, but Sir Roger, he was killed someplace else, and his body was moved later on. And if I can only prove where it was that he drove that night, prove who it was that he went to see, then everything will start falling into place.
Well, he did not come to see us. Now, how many times?
No, sir, not to your dressing room in the theater. It was to yours. That's where the umbrellas come in. I guess umbrellas are the kind of thing that I can understand. You know, I've been watching people to see what they do with umbrellas when they come in out of the rain. They close the umbrella. They give it a shake like this, and they find someplace to lean it against. But they never fasten this strap because then it won't dry properly.
Fascinating.
There's only one problem with that. Sometimes things drop in. Almost anything can drop in. So I got to thinking, if maybe that's what Sir Roger did with his umbrella, and something dropped into it that night, well, then maybe, got these things here somewhere. Just give me a moment, would you? Oh, forgive me. Amazing likeness, isn't it? Where was I? Oh, yes. Ma'am, the other night I stepped on a pearl in your dressing room. I have some more just like it. I got it from your costumer. She says she makes them.
Oh, yes.
Well, maybe, if the necklace was broken in a fight, like you said.
But that was Nicky and I.
Jones, bring us that umbrella, would you?
Oh, yes, yes.
Well, there's a chance, a pretty good chance, that if the fight was with Sir Roger...
No, it wasn't.
Well, there's no point speculating. Mr. Jones, could we move back just a little, give the gentleman room? Mr. Jones, would you open the umbrella, sir?
Why, it's the same. Exactly the same.
Well, ma'am?
Sir?
Sir. Sir. Tomorrow. Tomorrow. And tomorrow.
Nicky, stop it! He put it there. Can't you see before we came? He put it there.
Jones, has anybody but you touched that umbrella?
No, sir. I'll testify to that.
Then he must have done it when we weren't looking. Oh, Nicky, please!
Lighted fools.
He was mad, don't you see?
Yes.
He didn't know what he was doing.
I know he didn't.
And Sir Roger, that was my fault.
I understand.
It was an accident. I swear it.
Struts.
Oh, Mr. Jones.
His hour. Open the
Don't be
stage
too
and
hard
then
on Nicky.
turn no more.
You must try to understand.
It is.
Yes, well, I think we can settle all this at the yard. Smythe, will you take over, eh?
Very good, sir. And Fiore. Tomorrow. And tomorrow.
Thank you, Mr. Jones, and now I believe you can replace the umbrella and open your doors.
Anything for the yard, Mr. Dirk. It's been very, interesting.
Ah, bit of luck, eh?
Hmm?
How did you know that bead was in there?
Oh, just the odds.
The odds were very poor, and you know it. Come now, you can do better than that. Off the record, eh?
Well, Mr. Dirk, when you were maybe in the 3rd or 4th grade and there was a pretty red-headed girl in the front row and you couldn't get her attention,
Oh, go on.
just a little trick I learned. Excuse me. Throat. Amazing likeness.
By Jove.
Just one more thing.